Now for this next video, you only have yourselves to blame. On Instagram, I put a message saying, in the next 15 minutes, send me questions and I will answer the first 10 on YouTube, or on my next video. So, these are the first 10 that arrived. Now, even though I have an iPad, I don't know where it is. And so I've had to come back to the old-fashioned way of paper. Some of you have probably never seen paper before. All obsessed with technology these days. Okay, the first question that arrived is, what was your favourite holiday and why? Well, I've been everywhere around the world, either for work, holidays, or to visit people. So to be honest, there's not one favourite holiday I can think of. Not a favourite holiday, but a holiday that sticks in my mind is a holiday I had with my parents and my nan. Now, my nan is my mum's mum, was my mum's mum. She refused to be called grandma. My Irish one was grandma. My British one, nan. We went down to Cornwall, and I remember for some reason my dad lost one of the bolts holding his wheel to the car. And this sticks in my mind for this next part. My father used to be in a reenactment group of Cowboys and Indians. Yes, it's very, 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 very true and very, very embarrassing. These things are there to try us. And because of that, I started dancing, so a positive thing came out of it. But when we were down in Cornwall, my dad had his gun with him. He had his gun with him from the reenactment. Obviously, it was not a working gun. It didn't shoot anybody. It only fired blanks. It was blocked off. No problem. Nothing illegal. Everything is fine. So what my dad did was he had bullets in his bag. And so he squashed a bullet into the space of between the wheel and the disc. I don't know what it's called, the round thing. To keep it together. And that actually got us all the way home, a 6-hour drive from Cornwall to Manchester. We drove home on a bullet. Not the bullet train, that's in Japan. Wasn't really a favourite holiday because we were on a horrible campsite. Yeah, I think it rained as well, but I like the rain, so it wasn't too bad. Okay, the second question is, back to my wonderful paper. 2 facts about the last person you texted on iMessage. The last person I texted on iMessage was Brian, the person I talked about in the American video. Because iMessage I don't really use a lot. I use it only for my parents. Brian, because he replies on iMessage. That's not a dig. It is. 2 facts about him. Okay, he has beautiful dogs, beautiful puppies. But they're small, so maybe they're not puppies anymore. I don't remember how old they all are. There's 3 of them. And he presents television in Korea. He's also an actor and a very good singer. I prefer when he sings in English, but he's a very good singer. Check him out. God, this is long. And this is on my second piece of paper because it was too long to fit in the little space on my first piece of paper. It is, what are the 10 most played songs on your Apple Music or Spotify? Well, I don't use Spotify, so Apple Music. Now, because I'm using my iPhone to film this video, I had to write down the answers. They are in order. Don't hate me if your song is not there, because I have many friends who are singers. Maybe you're number 11. How do you know? Or otherwise, write better songs. So let's have a look. Number 1. This is really going to give you a horrible opinion of me. But number 1 is called Beautiful by Monsta X. Maybe if I'm nice, I'll write them again underneath the video. Number 2 is called Spank. Now spank means to take your hand and slap your bottom. Some people like it, some people don't. This song is called Spank by the Bloody Beetroots. There's one main guy, maybe there's only one guy, who nobody knows who he is, Simone, who is from Verona. He's not bad looking, he just wants to keep an air of mystery about him. But really, these 10 songs are very different from each other. So please don't judge me on these 10 songs. Number 3, Microonde by Giorgio. Giorgio Danke. Microonde means microwave. And it's a song that I really like for personal reasons. And it was filmed in Tokyo. And when we were there filming it, I actually fell asleep into a strawberry cheesecake. You know when you see on TV people falling asleep into the food and you think it's all imaginary and fake and doesn't really happen? It does. I did. In a cafe. Really embarrassing. Never do that again. The next one is called Cobrastyle, and it's by that amazing girl from Sweden, Robyn. She actually wrote songs for Britney Spears. I actually have the original version of Piece of Me where she is singing it instead of Britney Spears. And to be honest, ... there is also a bloody Beetroots remix of Cobrastyle. I could have combined the two. I wasted a space. Okay, the next one, I prefer the acoustic version of this song, and it's called Domino by Brian. Number 6 is called Wrong Decision. This song makes me cry when I'm driving, which is great when you don't want to crash your car. But this song reminds me of many things that happened in the past. This song is very nice. I like it a lot. And it's by Måns from Sweden. You probably know him from Eurovision Song Contest. He won for Sweden a couple of years ago and presented it naked. Number 7 is My Heart is Open by Levine and Gwen Stefani. This song I love. I played on the piano. And another song that makes me cry. Hey, I like crying. Yeah, I'm a man. I like crying. Number 8 is another proper positive song. I'll Never Love Again by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. This is one that you sing when you're driving in your car and phlegm goes all over the windscreen because you're belting out the song. It's good in your car because nobody can hear you. Just be careful you don't have a cabrio like I do, because when the roof is open, people can hear you at the traffic lights. Number 9, Rak Tevakesh. This is a song from a guy from Israel called Ivri Lider. He's very good, very good, and his songs are amazing. Go and check him out. And number 10, listen, I like the song. He did things wrong. Go and look on the internet and you can find out what he did. I'm not going to use this video to talk about his court case or what happened to him. It's called 123 by Sungri. So they were my top 10 most played songs on Apple Music. Next question. I'll try and do the next answers quicker. Number 4, what is your favourite cake? Lemon meringue. If you can make it, send me one. One of my friends here in Italy tried to make it. It was disgusting. It was like drinking sugar. A funny story connected to the police. Okay, there's a little build up to this story. So we took my nan, you know who she is now, or you know who she was now. We took her to Belfast and we were staying in a hotel near Botanic Avenue, if you know where that is. Okay. And one night there was fireworks and my nan woke up screaming, "There's a bomb, someone's being shot," because we're in Belfast. It was quite common back then. There were fireworks. The day after, the train station blew up with a bomb and she slept right through it. Slept like a log, like a baby. The day after we went to Malayo and we left my nan in the car because she was tired. And she had big fisherman sunglasses on. You know the ones that go around on the corner? I don't know why they're fisherman sunglasses. Maybe when you fish you like to look left and right. Don't know why. And she was asleep in the car. When we returned to the car, we found the police trying to break into the car because they thought she was dead. Who leaves a dead body in the street, in the car, in a village? Criminal Minds and Law and Order, everybody. Number 6, favourite cereal? Cocoa Pops. Number 7, hobbies. Nothing really. One hobby that I'd like to start is Ikebana, the flower arranging thing in Japan. One of my friend's mother actually teaches classes in it, so maybe I'll start. Anything to suggest? Books or anything? Let me know. Number 8, something funny about your mum and dad. Everything. My mum looks like Björk, my dad looks like Elvis Presley, and the first time they came to Italy I took them to Valle Camonica, and on Facebook and Instagram there were photos of my parents saying Björk and Elvis are together and Elvis is alive and they are here in Val Camonica. My mother is not Björk. She is as aggressive as Björk sometimes, and my father is not Elvis. He would like to be. No, I don't want him to be because Elvis is dead. Something funny about them. My mother once thought that leather came from trees. This she denies now. Also something funny about my mum as well. A long time ago she couldn't drive. A couple of years ago she passed her test. She's driven about 3 or 4 times in the past 2 years since she passed her test. Well done. That was worth it. But in the past my father actually bought my mother a car and for some reason it never worked. It had no engine or something. I don't know. I remember my dad, me being in the car with my dad, and we had a tow rope pulling my mum's Talbot Samba. Did that exist? A blue one. She was driving it round in circles near their house. My parents are not normal. My parents are really crazy. That's my future. My God. I'm sorry I had to stop because my iPhone storage was full because of all the wonderful songs I have on it. So the next question is, what are you addicted to? I'm addicted to Coke. When I say Coke, I don't mean cocaine. Obviously, I'm a good boy, I've never taken drugs. And I never will. I'm bad enough without. So what are you addicted to? The answer is Coke Zero. Have to be specific. Coke Zero. Yes, yesterday I actually drank 3 bottles of this. Each bottle is 1.5 litres, 1.5 litres, 3. And finally, number 10, to finish this very insightful video, please do not judge me. Name 2 friends from high school. James Britton, Anthony Adamson. They're the first 2 names that came into my head. If I didn't mention your name, that doesn't mean I don't remember you or I don't love you. Now, if you want, send me some more questions via Instagram, because on YouTube I don't know how to receive messages. I really don't.